my name is Ivan Aristeguieta, and this is Pimp My Tucker, Mother Tucker. Today's episode, the South Australian pie floater. Yes, the infamous pie floater. I had an amazing idea on how to pimp and improve the pie floater, and let me tell you, it was bloody delicious, you bloody mother tuckers. For this episode, I got the good help of my friend, amazing comedian and also amazing cook, Mr. Suren Jayamana. He's in Sydney, I'm in Melbourne, and we had a conversation via Zoom.
Hey Suren,
Hey man, how's it going?
I've got a question for you. Have you tried pie floaters when you've been to Adelaide for Adelaide Fringe?
No, run me through it. What's a pie floater?
So in South Australia, they have 24-hour bakeries, and they have this thing where you have a massive bowl. It looks like a ramen bowl, like big, and they put a pie upside down, and they cover it with this pea soup that is extremely watery and tasteless. It's so tasteless they put vinegar and tomato sauce. I understand the concept, but I think can be improved.
Well, because pies and gravy is the thing, pies and peas is the thing, but this is
watery soup. Like it's just like a green. It doesn't look appealing at all. The pie floater has a good thing. You usually eat that in the middle of the night after partying. I think pie floaters save lives because you eat it and then you just want to go home and sleep. You don't want to get into trouble. You don't want to keep drinking. It's gonna take you down. It's gonna tackle you to bed.
That's your last mistake for this. That's it.
Yes.
It's probably pretty good at like absorbing everything. The next day, do you wake up feeling good or?
It absorbs. It's like charcoal for alcohol.
Yeah. So you wake up without a hangover. You push back to normal the next morning.
Yeah. What's it called? The after grog AG.
The grog, the AGB.
You have a horrendous AGB and then you clear for the day.
According to Macquarie Dictionary, the term applied to going to the loo the morning following a big night on the grog. I wouldn't go in there, I just did an AGB.
So I was thinking the way to improve a pie floater is instead of using that watery green pea soup, we'll be using a dal. And you are the expert. You cook amazing Malaysian and Sri Lankan and Indian food. So please enlighten me with a good dal recipe. My idea is to make a lamb pie because I think lamb goes really well with those flavors.
Yeah.
And cover it with dal and then top it, instead of tomato sauce and vinegar, we can put some chutney or some yogurt.
Yeah, some raita. Yeah.
Yeah. So help me, bro. Help me.
Okay, we've gone from I was horrified. Why have you called me up? Why are we talking about pie floaters? But now I feel a bit inspired. It would actually taste delicious, I think.
I think so because
You're coming to me for enlightenment. It's like a family recipe that gets passed down. But I can run you through it. It's simple.
Okay. What do you think? I'll send you my pie recipe. I'm gonna make a pie from scratch.
Ooh, I'm up for the challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I send you my recipe, and you send me your recipe. You teach me how to make a good proper dal, and we're gonna make how are we gonna call it?
No, it's not a pie floater, which is probably good because in Sri Lankan, this dal dish is called parapu.
Parupu.
It could be terrible. We can't put parapu with floater.
Parupu.
So to make the parapu, it's going to be a two-step process. First step, we take our washed lentils, we add to that some garlic, some black pepper, some curry leaves, a bit of chopped green chili, and a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Throw in a tiny dollop of coconut oil, fill it up with some water, and we're going to throw that onto the stove. You just want enough water to fully cover your lentils and then a little bit more. Okay, so I've brought my lentils to the boil and then I've just turned the heat down and I'm gonna let it simmer, lid off for about 15 minutes. So it's been about 15 to 20 minutes. This is the consistency I'm looking for. It's not too soupy, but it's not dry. The lentils have broken down. I throw in some salt and a little bit of coconut milk now just to give it this rich, creamy texture. And we're gonna let that simmer for about another 10 minutes. To be honest, that dal, pretty damn good. But I know that this is Pimp My Tucker, Mother Tucker, which means this dal, it's the pimp, we got to take it up a notch. So what we're going to do next, step 2, is to temper these spices. This process, very quick. We're just going to toast some whole spices and chili powder in some oil, and we're going to let them infuse their flavor into that oil, then drizzle it all through the dal. This dal smells amazing, but where's Ivan with that pie recipe?
There's no way I'm gonna make a pie at home. The problem was never the pie. My local bakery makes beautiful pies. I did censor in a pie recipe. Yeah, I look up on the internet and I found one. It takes 4 hours and 15 minutes to complete.
Jesus. This pie recipe is complicated. I'm just going to get a pie from the shop. Okay, very excited to tuck into this. I think we're going to call it the party pooper because it sounds a bit like poo, and because when you eat it, party's over. Oh. Oh man, that is good. Oh man, it's actually really nice. The dal, the spices, and the chili kick, plus that chunky lamb, and oh man, this heaven. I would pray for 24-hour bakeries if they were serving this. I'm not even acting.
So good! Perfection. Best pie float I ever had in my life.
That was Pimp My Tucker, Mother Tucker. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more ideas on which dishes to pimp, just write them on the comments and I'll pick one. Thank you so much. I love you, Mother Tuckers. You're bloody awesome.